Numbers are massive. There's 50 million Muslims in Europe. There's more Muslims in Europe than there are in some Muslim majority countries. If all the Muslims in Europe were one country, it would be one of the biggest Muslim countries in the world. That's the truth. If all the Muslims in Europe were one country, it would be in the top 10 or top 15 biggest Muslim countries in the world. It would be a big country. We're big people. So that means we need to start acting like the Muslim community have to become the consequence. Make them think, okay, well, if we mess around with this community, what's going to happen? We have to start acting as if we have the upper hand, because we do. وَكَلِمَةُ اللَّهِ الْعُلْيَا, as the Quran says. The word of Allah, it's high. The reason why the Salaf, the early generations, were so successful in spreading Islam across the world was because they had this immense amount of courage, backed by this immense amount of tawakkul, which means reliance on Allah. You realize that, look, I'm doing this for the sake of Allah, and it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. Concept of martyrdom, then I would consider that to be an advantage, frankly. The one who's willing to commit suicide has the initiative.
He's right. What's happening in Europe right now is invasion. It's not immigration. It is a conquest. They have given up their countries to Muslims, who, by the way, do not share the same values, who practice a religion that teach its followers to enslave the non-believers. He talks about how they were so successful in spreading. They were so successful in their conquest because they killed everyone. They force it on people, convert or die. This isn't a new idea. And the number of people that follow this type of ideology in an extremist way far exceeds the population of the United States. They will come here and they will do it to us. It is why border security is so important. And if you prefer their way of life, the Islamic way of life, please go live in one of the 50+ Muslim majority countries. Don't force a culture onto us that we don't want. That does not allow for basic freedoms. The fall of Europe. It's very, very sad.